knock knock, let the devil in, Woody Harrelson like he's never been.
That's good. I like it.
I watched all the Austin Powers movies recently. Quarantine. All right, guys. Well, we might get a Venom 2 trailer. We might not get a Venom 2 trailer. While Sony keeps pushing everything around, seeing articles going all over the internet about this, YouTubers uploading the description about this apparently. So I was like, you know what? I remember for Infinity War, I reacted to the trailer description breakdown of that. And then the trailer ended up being different with some stuff that was the same. I thought it'd be fun to do that for Venom 2. Leaked trailer, apparently. So, according to everywhere online, specifically a Reddit user.
Yeah, translated from Russian.
Yeah, they have a description. None of this footage is yet on the internet, but we're gonna read through this and see what's in store for us. I haven't read it yet. Let's get down to business. The trailer begins with a logo of Marvel and Sony. The next frame is a view of San Francisco, while someone says, "A new hero protects the city." Okay, so thinking about this, it sounds like a Venom is now the new hero in this world.
Brock, yeah.
And then San Francisco.
Do good things, you know?
We won't do that.
You want to be a loser on his planet?
Next, we see a scene with children dressed in Halloween costumes in a large house. That makes okay. Oh, they were going for a October release date, which made sense for the first one because Venom going for the horror looking, at least in the trailers, they were going for that. But then I think that would correlate a little bit better to release in October, especially for a trailer.
Yeah, he's a bit of a monster.
Next, a man opens the door and gives candy to the children. You want some candy? Predator 2.
Oh boy.
This man is Cletus Cassidy wearing a mask. What kind of mask?
The Mask.
Then he says, John, do your Woody Harrelson impression.
Sweetness or muck?
Generic. Then he takes off his mask, and it's clear that half of Cassidy's face and half of Carnage's red face. Oh, Carnage.
Carnage.
Why is it spelled that way?
Because it's alien. It's his name in his real language.
Cut from Carnage's red face with his mouth open and sharp teeth. Then he says, John, do your Woody Harrelson impression, but with a Venom mix.
I think it'll be the muck. Then he laughs. Next, we see scenes with the police chasing Cletus, who is chasing Brock in his red car.
Oh, so Carnage goes all red.
He's all red stuff. It's good that the red symbiote combined with this guy who loves red stuff. Yeah. Real good. If this was The Simpsons, it would be Snake.
What's he doing? Going to children, handing them candy. All right.
Next, a detective asks Brock where Cletus is. In the next scene, Eddie sees the newspaper about the burning of the orphanage. Then Cletus' voiceover says,
Taking the lives of others is pure art. This confirms the publication forged by Tom Hardy Instagram photo. So far what the trailer then is revealing is that kids who he was visiting must have been the orphanage.
Yes.
And he killed them. That's a menacing villain. In the next scene, we see Eddie walking around the outskirts of San Francisco and talking to Venom. He will finish this. Next, we see a scene where Brock transforms into Venom in the air, who is trying to climb into the church where Cletus is located. Damn. That time we get Venom in a church. Then the frame darkens, and the voiceover of Cletus says,
My goal is more than death. The final scene ends with the policeman shooting at Cletus, but he catches him with a huge pulse, which I definitely know the meaning of.
What is a shoe pulse? Might be the word for like symbiotic tentacle, I imagine.
You know, you would need a special word for that, I guess.
Then he is distorted into something else from what we saw. The policeman begins to scream. Okay, wow, they're really sounds like they're riding the threat of Carnage to its maximum extent here, at least in the first teaser trailer. I like this, if this is the teaser at all, because I remember in the first Venom teaser trailer, you don't see any of Venom, and the fact that the Venom movie ended with the tease of Carnage to come, and then immediately segueing into this, and you're instantly setting up just how sadistic of a human being, how much of a serial killer this this man truly is
Yeah.
the symbiote in the wrong human, can lead to just some of the worst destruction. And I like how this feels like street level, especially with the fact that they're saying at the very beginning that there's a new hero in San Francisco, hinting at Venom. And then you have, or maybe could be talking about Eddie Brock, the journalist. Yay. I don't know.
Really breaking those stories, man.
I don't know what. Because this is better to me than the first one where it's, oh, man wants to do global destruction, evil internet guy. This feels like it could be a lot more personal and picking up from that post-credit scene where you do have Eddie Brock getting to personally know Cletus Cassidy. Sounds like just a great segue to this tease of a man killing children at the very beginning is just automatically, ooh, that is sinister.
Yeah.
And then also knowing what Andy Serkis did with Mowgli. He's not going to be afraid to really... I mean, the last one didn't even come close to being like an R-rated film. But I think with what... I mean, if you've seen that Mowgli film, Andy Serkis knows how to push the line. And I think he will do what he can to get this... like a hard PG-13,
The hardest possible.
Yeah. Now it's like, yeah, the description of the footage sounds cool. Now I guess what the trailer has to give us the big inclination into is the look. It sounds like we'll be getting some just obscure looks of Carnage in here, which I think is the perfect way to present him. Like when they're saying at the beginning, it's half of his face, not full form, and then the police are seeing him transform, and maybe this will be at night, so some of the footage will be a little bit difficult to make out, but that'll be good for an introduction of VFX for Carnage. I think that this could be cool. Now we gotta get a sense of the tone, the atmosphere, all those other things that are essential, because this all sounds cool on paper. Now, seeing how it plays out in a trailer will be different.
Yeah, it really makes me curious because I love the inkling I'm getting from this, which is that they might take it in a slightly more monster movie direction because, Venom is a monstrous character, but Carnage is even more insane and depraved than that. And so I feel like, especially with the Halloween time setting and all that stuff, that there could be sort of... I know the first Venom, again, had that sort of timing, but... I feel like going down that rabbit hole could be even more effective here, too. And especially with, other Marvel movies flirting with and not necessarily going towards horror. If Andy Serkis could push that line a little bit, this character, this universe, Venom, anti-hero anyway, seems like the perfect place to do that. This got me hoping for a kind of a neat change in the style, basically. And some kind of increased horror influence. Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
And then, there was leaked footage too that I think would back up a lot of what is being described here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the leaked footage was stuff that was being captured in camera on location. So all the visual effects would need to be added in, which I'm sure is what we'd see in the trailer. But yeah, so far, everything that we've been getting on this has been sounding really solid. Sony has not pushed, they've pushed the release date of everything, Morbius included. So I keep imagining they're going to push the release date of this too, because I'm sure that with the way they're shaping up their Sony Spider-Verse, that they had a specific plan with releasing Morbius first and then releasing Venom 2 next. So I find it kind of odd that they would be like, no, let's just release Morbius afterwards now in 2021, but let's keep Venom 2. I'm just not sure. I don't know what they might be reshaping. They might be redoing stuff in post-editing. I don't know.
Just put Morbius out the week before.
Yeah. But hey, let's see what's in store, because currently I'm excited. Guys, if you don't know this, we just did a video with the Cosmic Wonder YouTube channel. We talked about our favorite, the fan casting 4, and we let you guys vote on it, and it was a wonderful podcast that we did. I think you guys would really get a major kick out of it. There's a link in the description box for it. But what do you think about this trailer footage description? Does it get you more excited for Venom 2? Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. We'll catch you guys on the flippity flip. And also go over to our Patreon page, covering a shit ton of shows, as well as a weekly Q&A podcast where we take your questions several at a time, do an actual podcast out of it, and music video reactions weekly, and other tiers as well. Yup.